Hey there, it's your girl Jemmie Aleinn and welcome to today's video. So today's video is a very exciting one as we will be unboxing my BTS BE Album Deluxe Edition. Finally, I get to play with this baby. But before that, before I share the inclusions of this masterpiece, I wanna share some stuff about what I think about the album, about the songs, and this and that. If you want to skip the speaking part and want to go to the unboxing proper, you may go to this timestamp. I'm gonna put it right here and also include it on the description box below para hindi kayo mahirapan. So yeah, let's get it! I think I will be just stating the obvious here. We know that the album is a very special album to both BTS and ARMY. Not just because it's the first album where Bangtan is involved, like from start to finish. Everything about this album, from like the packaging, the inclusions, music videos, every detail, they put their hearts, minds into this masterpiece. I think the way I see it, B is like the personal journal of the members of Bangtan during the pandemic, and they generously shared their feelings, their thoughts, their struggles through this album with us, ARMYs. They want to convey the message that we are not alone in going through these struggles, through the pandemic, that even though we don't have like the same circumstances in life, when the pandemic struck, it doesn't matter which country or which continent you are in, we have gone through like the same stuff. I think we all got confused, scared, angry, a lot of these emotions that really, changed the way we look at life and the world in general. You have to have like great courage to, share those feelings, those emotions to people, and I really applaud Bangtan in having the courage to share those like dark sides, because people needed, or still needs, like something that they can relate to, especially from the people they look up to. And yeah, that's what I really think. That's why this album is really close to my heart. And as a content savvy person, this album is such a wish come true, because when I started being an ARMY and like knew that BTS is so much involved with their craft, with songwriting, producing, directing, I really wish to see a glimpse of like the behind the scenes of their content creating process. And yeah, this was like a wish come true for that. And also, I think this is already given that since the beginning of their careers, Bangtan's craft is also centered in giving comfort and healing, and what better way do they do that? It's through their music. Having said that, like the general theme of the songs of this album is in giving comfort, like through all the difficulties and adversities that we have faced, or we are still facing right now, because we're still in the middle of a pandemic. We don't know when this will end. I hope really soon. Through all of that difficulties, as Namjoon said, no season is eternal. Like, it's gonna change, and this is like the album that will keep on reminding you that spring day is gonna come. We're not gonna live in this like cold, scary winter forever. So yeah, with this album, Bangtan gave us 6 new songs, gave us Life Goes On. When I first watched the music video for Life Goes On, I really and literally bawled my eyes out. I actually have like a reaction video here on my channel if you ever want to watch it. Then after, I also realized what like the concept of their like videos, yung reflection and mirror means. So yun pala yun. When the pandemic struck, we all have gone through the same things. Cancelled plans, nowhere to go, nothing to do, locked up in our four-walled rooms. And for Life Goes On, I really love everything about the song. Especially for my army heart, I really love Yoongi's line that they said the world has changed, but thankfully between you and I, everything is still the same. They really made so much effort to comfort us. Kahit pa alam natin na nahihirapan din sila, ginagamit talaga nila yung power nila, not just to, sell themselves, but to also, paulit-ulit na lang, be such role models and beacon of hope, and this and that. With that being said, we continue to Fly to My Room. This special song for me is like finding the spark in the mundane things that are around you. Yes, we are stuck in this four-walled room and we can't do anything about it, but we can do something with it. You can learn a new hobby, practice and hone your skills, and yeah, just be a better person. But there's no pressure. Kasi healing and finding time for yourself, resting and just, finding that peace within you is also an option, and you also need to prioritize that. And yeah, don't forget to breathe. And then we have Blue and Gray. I really love Tae's honesty with this song. Like, he poured out a lot of emotions, dark ones, like anxieties, feeling burnt out, gloomy days, and also the voice explained those emotions with the colors blue and gray. But as I've said, since like the general theme of the album is giving comfort, Blue and Gray also has like a silver lining, and I really love this song. One, because the melody that's shown is just so comforting, even though like the lyrics are like heart-wrenching. Makaka-relate ka talaga din sa struggles nila. Yun nga, I'm not the only one who is experiencing these cloudy days. And two, I just want to share like my favorite line from Blue and Gray. So it's through all those gloomy days, he is certain that after all those like difficulties, we can have such time that we can get to smile again. And yeah, ayun, parang it's just a constant reminder that all of this will end in a good note. As I've said a while ago, Bangtan gave us 6 new songs with this album, because Skit is not a song, but I'm never gonna skip it. Yeah, I think they purposely placed Skit in the middle of the album after like the 3 first songs, kasi yung 3 first songs parang pinor na lahat nila ng emotions na windang. Kaya si Skit yung parang time out, break muna kayo sa emotional roller coaster. Pero akong baliw kasi I was crying, and then when I listened to Skit, I was laughing. So I was laughing throughout the Skit. So yeah, we just had like our lovable Bangtan thinking their minds out and just being so adorable, being so kulit. I just love how humble and adorable, and they don't know how great they are. Nakakatawa kasi yung Skit was like their reaction for them having like the #1 spot with Dynamite in Billboard Hot 100. They're so cute, these babies. But I'm still waiting for the day na maalis yung bleep out portion ni Yoongi. I still want to know what he said. Knowing Yoongi, I know he said some sarcastic and funny stuff. And the rest of the members are so lucky they get to have that side of Min Yoongi, and I'm really jealous about that. And then we have Telepathy or Jamshi, which Min Yoongi worked on. I think this is a song that he was working on when they were filming In the Soup. Yung nasa camper van sila tapos pinarinig din niya kay Jimin. He said that it was like the best song he was working on at that moment. And I really agree with him. You can't deny that it's such a bop. You're gonna be dancing with it in no time. As I recall from the press con, hindi ko sure kung si Jun or so one of the members said that the message they want to convey in this song that they are the happiest when they are with armies, because even though we are apart from each other, we are connected through this telepathic connection or just through their songs. I also believe that BTS and armies have that, connection that really no other artist and fan have. And then we have Disease. Hobie said, I think during the press con, na we all have our own disease. We experience anxiety, some go through depression. For him, he expressed in this song, his disease was like an occupational disease. Nung ang dami nilang work, they are so busy that he constantly wants like a day off, a time out from all of that. And then when the pandemic struck, all the free time was given to them, but he also said that those free times were not what they wanted. Because yeah, the world has stopped. I don't think you can find peace at that with not knowing what is out there and what you're dealing with. I think we can all relate to that feeling. And also for like the occupational disease part, lahat naman tayo din experience yun, di ba? Parang pag busy ka masyado, whether it's with working or studying, parang ayaw mo na mag-aaral, ayaw mo na magtrabaho. And then, pag natigil ka, you miss like the grind, your body, even if it's not just your mind, your body miss doing something. I think there's also an underlying emotion to all of that, which is fear of doing something or not doing something. As like the whole album's theme suggests, Disease also ends with a good note that yung English translation niya is like parang go through all of that, or like throw away those fears. And you may experience it, you can feel it, but do not dwell on those fears alone. Throw away them when you felt them, and yeah, go forth. Parang ganon. Fighting! Yeah, that was my piece with Disease. For the last original song on the album, which June, Genie, and JK worked on, is Stay. Just like with Jamshi or Telepathy, Bangtan really wants to convey the message that even though BTS and armies are like far apart, they will always be together. They will always stay together, and really they really made like conscious effort to do that with their lives, either through the app or YouTube, and just constantly communicating with armies to not cut or not put an end in the connection. And as Jun's line said in the song, we're connected through 7G. We only have 5G right now, and him suggesting that we're connected through 7G is like suggesting that we're connected on a different level. We're connected on a higher level. Bangtan and armies. Kinikilig ako! Last song for this album, last but definitely not the least, our queen, Dynamite. Dune said during the press con, I think, that they put Dynamite in this album, not just because of the recognitions that this song gave them, like their first #1 in Billboard Hot 100 or being nominated in the Grammys for this song, but also it's like an explosion of good vibes and uplifting your mood. Kasi sabi nga din niya, sa concerts nila, they have this like grand firework display during the end of their concerts, and Dynamite was like that grand firework display, that explosion of good vibes. And I think for me, nilagay nila yung Dynamite sa dulo para na rin ma-uplift yung mood mo throughout the emotional roller coaster that like the previous songs have given you, or given me, or given us. And yeah, and they really did a good job. Yeah, those are my thoughts with the songs. And yeah, BTS in general, not just with B but with their other content, really gave me something to look forward to tomorrow, which I haven't had in such a long time, even before the pandemic. I don't know, I just, that time passed me by that I can't remember what I did like just yesterday. And they constantly give me like hope and clarity through their music and songs that remind me that I should love myself and that spring day will come. Also a reminder that I need to be in the moment, you know, to recall like good memories, even bad memories that will give me lessons in the future. And also this album has been like the sweet ending of my 2020 and a sweet beginning of 2021. All the songs and just everything that is included in this album just gave me comfort and helped me through the process of healing. And with all that being said and done, let me share with you what we have inside this baby right here. So yeah, let's go!
So finally, here we are. We're going to unbox this Me Baby right here. I got mine from SpringlessPH on Twitter. And as freebies, I got these OT7 photo card and this Dear BTS postcard. Let us start with the photo book. I'm just gonna flip through quickly because I know I have wasted so much of your time already talking and geeking about this Me Baby. Starting off with our sunshine, Hobie! I know I said I talked a lot already, but I can't help myself but just do like a squeal because Hobie looks so good. And then we have our Mr. Worldwide Handsome, Kim Seok-jin. Genie looks so good with all these gems around him, but he sparkles the most. He's so gorgeous. Then next up is our super talented and super handsome golden maknae, Jungkook. I mean, I just want to stare at him all day and just get lost in his gaze. Oh my god, anyone else with me? This one almost gave me a heart attack. Oh my gosh, Jimin, shit! I know I may have screamed like a baby, but I really love the concepts of these Bangtan rooms. Like the contrast between the flowers and Jimin's black outfit is just so genius. He really stands out. And now we proceed to the room and photos of our leader, Mr. Kim Namjoon. This room screams Namjoon or just Namjoon's style in general, with the wooden furnitures and earth tones, which makes it so cozy looking. Speaking of putting their own style, this room is a reflection of Min Yoongi, looking chill and laid back, but using all the details that are around him to express himself, just like what he does with his music and art. Speaking of art, this man right here is art inside and out. I really love his mind and the way he conceptualized this album. It's just mind-blowing and so wonderful. And now we proceed to the group photos of OT7. And next up is the second photo book. I really love how spoiled ARMYs are with this album. You know, we got this second photo book with a different concept, which you can also tear up the pages and put on your walls and just decorate your room with everything Bangtan. And did I mention these photos are also shot by Bangtan or the members themselves? How cool is that? Know that even though I know that these pages are supposed to come off, my heart still skipped a beat when that page came off. I just want to know how fired up did you get when you saw these photos of Bangtan, because I know I wasn't able to keep my cool. Next up is the Bee Making book, which is also like a third photo book, which contains photos, scribblings, doodles, and just writings of the members. I was so excited with this one because I was able to see the drafts of the lyrics when they were first starting to write them. We also have this QR code, and now we proceed with the photo cards, starting off with this OT7 Polaroid, another OT7 photo card, and then the individual photo cards, starting off with Kim Namjoon, Kim Seok-jin, Min Yoongi, Jung Ho-seok, Park Jimin, Kim Tae-yeol, and Jungkook. Wow, this album is really packed. Now we proceed to the postcards that the members of Bangtan took themselves, with the exception of Min Yoongi's painting. Here I present you the infamous frame which contains the CD, which you can also use as a frame to frame the postcard or Min Yoongi's painting. Now we proceed with a track list or lyrics sheet, which also has like a Bangtan poster. I'm just like not stoked with it being folded because you can see the crease on like Bangtan's faces, which makes me so sad. And also this contains like thanks to you notes. Last but definitely not the least is the B poster of OT7. I'm really not a fan of the folded poster idea because mine has a hole right on Jimin's face. So sad.
So I think that's really it for me for this video. If you're still here, thank you very much for spending your time with me. Thank you very much for fangirling with me and, you know, listening to me rant about or geek about this baby right here. And yeah, please always be safe and take care of your health, and I wish you all the love, and please don't forget to breathe. So yeah, take care. Bye bye.